welcome to Shamanic Healing Oracle. My channel is all about healing, being that is mentally, spiritually, or physically. As you know, one can speak life into another. It's up to that person to believe and speak that life in themselves. Now, as I'm shuffling my cards, because I was like, what deck should I read from? And I'm shuffling like the spirit wants us to go in a new direction. The spirit is urging us to go in a direction. A new direction of self-discovery, self-acceptance, and rebuke those who are not for you and do not have your best interests at heart. They are aiding us, which is the spirits, from all realm. I want to say this. If you ever feel as if you don't know which path to get on, which direction you need to go in, ask your higher self, and you will get that truth. Ask your higher self and you will get that truth. The truth will be revealed. Like, you will know what's in your contract. What was the contract you made before you come back on this earthly plane? What was in your contract? And you will know the truth. Some of us, we are going through, we're fighting diseases, you know, other mental health situation, you know, based off trauma and other drama. And we are left wondering, but I'm no longer in that space. Whereas I am wondering. I know what's in my contract, and it's so funny that I came across spiritual being, you know, in flesh, who are discussing their contract. And it's so beautiful. You know, ask, you will know what's in your contract. You will know who you are and what you came to do. And when you do, you will no longer be in this rat race. You will no longer feed your energy to those who are envious of it, who are jealous of it. You know, that is their own mental fatigue or mental trauma that's inflicting them. And they can't deal with it, so they project it outwardly. And to me, it's like, it's sad and it's just sickening. You know, it's sad to see and it's sickening because that's not what we are meant to do as a collective. You know, those who are enlightened and awake. And people think being awakened, it's a one-time thing, not realizing it is a process and it has different stages. So when you unlock another, there's a lesson you need to learn to unlock the other stage. So we're always learning based off that concept. So with that said, let's see what the Blessed Spirit wants us to know. Oh my God. You know, it's so funny. I swear to you. And this card, it said the lower world. And I wanted to say we're being aided by the lower realm, but I said we're being aided by all realms. I think I have. So the lower realm are aiding you. Rest assured, anything people have the misconception that anything lower, it is like the lower realm is some evil thing, and they don't serve, they serve the one divine being. Is only selective mankind who believe that this world was given to one particular evil badass entity, and that badass entity rule and govern and all sorts, not realizing the entity that rules and govern is of flesh and blood. They just capable of doing certain mystical things that us human no longer have knowledge of. That's all it is. And they deceive many, thinking that you can never top in the lower realm. You control. You of a higher vibration control. They listen to you, you know. And it's so stupid when people who want to do witchcraft, you know, they will petition lower realm being to go and attack another person who they hate, not realizing that the lower realm being that you petition to do such evil, when it comes, it see your energy, it see you and your energy that you stand in, and it cannot harm you because you are higher than them. You give orders to the lower realm. So they will now become what? Friends with you, and they will tell you who sent them. So for the ones who are out there thinking they can sacrifice us awakened being because we haven't completed all stages of our life, you think, oh yes, this is the perfect time to sacrifice an attached entity. Don't do that, because when it comes, we're gonna know who sent it, why you send it, and what you want. And then this entity just gonna come back to you and say, we can't do it. The lower realm is at your beck and call. You know, there is no big bad entity that rules and we have to be fearful of it and all this stuff. What we think we know about these beings, we know nothing. And what these people, they try to withhold information from us to make it seem what's that word? Mysteries. Mysterious. But there is no mystery to it. We already unfold. They do that so it look as if the information that they put out, they don't want us to find, and it is so sacred, but that's a lie. That that's a lie. Every information they feed us is a lie. We have to question everything they tell us. And this is when we now bind these lower realm and we be like, we don't care why they sent you or who sent you. We want to use you for information. So they will tell us we serve the same divine being. There was no war between heaven and all these stuff and hell. This is all lies. The war was between flesh and blood. Ancient war. And the technology that remnants of the war, which are high performing technology, these same entity have access to entities who are flesh and blood. So with that said, even the lower entity of the lower realm don't like them. And that's the truth. They don't like them. And these are the ones with high technology we don't even know exists. But those who pass certain stage know exist. It's just remnants of the old war. Taming the wind. The spirit of the wind are urging us, is giving us access to it. And wind, to me, is information, is communication. It's giving us sacred knowledge, access to sacred knowledge, access to knowledge that are hidden. So the spirit of the wind, speak to it in a open field, bare feet. I know this sounds crazy, but those who pass certain stage know there are certain practices we no longer have access to and knowledge to. And people think they need to hide and cover this and do. No, if you know certain practices, tell us, tell us so we can enlighten us. It's not evil to go bare feet and speak to the wind. The spirit of the wind will carry your message to wherever you so wish it to be. This is a form of, how you put it, is telepathy, but in a different way. Go bare feet in an open field. Find an open field, either 6 o'clock in the morning, that you won't be disturbed, and you stand on that open field. And you took, if you have a back garden and you're not so close to neighbors, but whatever you whisper to the wind, do not allow anyone to hear. Do not allow anyone to hear it, and do not tell anyone. They will aid you in whatever situation you're going through and circumstances. Sometimes we just have to be patient if we're in a dire situation or a situation we have no control of. Sometimes patient is all we need to be, patient. But we will get the information. If it's patience you need, when you do this practice, you go out bare feet. You speak to the wind. Cover your crown when you do so. And you speak to the wind. Your face should be directly facing up. And your hands open. And above, open your hands. You come open. Open heart, open mind. It's just a gesture. I know it's a grand gesture. You can put your hand over your heart, but it represents sincerity, openness, and truth. Truth, utter truth, your true self. And you're connecting directly from above, so below, as within, so without. That's what you're doing. It's just a different practice, and you speak to it. You speak to the wind. Peter Wild One. It's on this is like wild woman. That's it. Embrace your true self, your higher self. That's what it's calling you to do. Embrace your true character, your true self. Be brave and assertive in your action. Be direct in whatever you ask and speak of. Rebuke anything that come around that is of flesh and of some lower vibration attached to it. That thing that they need to come and disrupt your peace and harmony. Be that wild individual by unleashing your spiritual energy. Sometimes as spiritual being don't even have to say a word. We just have to look at the person and that person know. I do not accept who you are, your energy, nor will I entertain it. So go away. Sometimes just looking at an individual, that person will not approach you. And I don't mean looking, bending up your face and cutting your eye. Nah. It's just looking at that person calmly and directly. They will go away. This is when they start group up start enlisting alliances. But who cares, right? Who truly cares? Now I'm getting Wuta. Goddess of the sea. I think some of you are goddesses. Goddesses of the sea. That's what I heard. Goddess of the sea. She wants to be your friend. She don't want you to forget her. She's your alliance. The wind is wild. The wind is wild. If we know the wind is aggressive. So some of us, when I said talk about the wild woman, be assertive and direct. Sometimes people be so intimidated because you are so direct. And it's like, if you're a direct person, for instance, I am very direct. And it will come across as if, oh, she's aggressive. And I'm like, no, I am not an aggressive person. I just speak directly and openly to you. I don't want to go behind your back and start slandering you. I rather look you in the face and be like, I don't want to associate myself with you because I don't like the energy you give off. And people are free to say the same thing about me, you know? And that's fine. That is fine. But that is the wind. But you can tame that energy. And you can master it. Sometimes we don't have to be doormats. Completion. You already completed your cycle. Cycle of tribulization. I think I'm saying that word right. Yes, that word. Cycle of just a whole bunch of mess. A whole bunch of mess have been closed out. What's this called? The blade. Now you have full clarity of the situation and wisdom. Full clarity. There's an owl spirit. I believe it is an ancestral totem. There's an ancestral spirit, which is an animal energy that's also aiding you and guiding you. It used the energy of the wind. It will depart the wisdom you so seek. Tap into your magical elements and trust and believe in yourself. You know, no one can tell you who you are. And I find that people always have something to say, who they think you are, what they think you're capable of. It's just like, please. And then it is so funny. Sometimes people want you to, it's like, they're like, look at me, look what I have. And it's like, you need to be jealous of me. And when you don't acknowledge them, they become more aggressive. And they think I don't know. I can't figure out those type of mentality, these people in that mentality, and that's a God truth. Because I don't use to that energy. And it's not something I arbor. People be like, oh, everyone have jealousy. No, not everyone out here within that mental disorder of jealousy, envy, and full hate. And people be thinking, if I were you, I will be jealous, but you're not me. And that's why I am me and you're you. So you're jealous and you will be jealous. But as for me, what you accomplish and what you're accomplishing is no concern of mine. What you can do and what you cannot do, it does not affect my life. So rest assured, this is you being assertive and direct and rebuking energy and focusing on the beautiful element that's coming in. You already master and are mastering these elements and energy, and you have completed all 9 cycles. So I would say there was 9 years of a whole bunch of trauma drama, and you have completed and you have learned the lesson. I don't know why I say 9 years, but I'm feeling someone gone through something terrible for 9 years. Could be more, but 9 years was the most brutal part. But that cycle I've already completed. That door I've already shut. Don't focus on it. Don't look back on it. Just tap into your magic and access all energy, knowing that you have full control of it. Gonna take this Middle Earth. So you have beings. There are beings under the earth. I know most people don't speak of this, but there are beings that live inside our earth. They live at the very bottom of the earth. It's not the middle, it's the very end of the earth. That's where they dwell. You are having telepathic communication with them. Whatever they tell you, allow it to be sacred. Don't tell people around you. because most likely you will have someone who want to experiment on you. Trust me, that still exists. Experiment on you. Put technology in your body and pay those around you. The same one you tell. Take money because they don't see you as human beings. But you are flesh and blood just like them. You just don't think like them and you don't vibrate with the same energy as them. But you are fearless. This is giving me a fearless person. You're very fearless. I would say because you've been through so much horrid cycle. But you have complete them all these stages. The ghost dance. That's your ancestors coming out. So many of your ancestors are I use the word regenerate, but others are like reincarnate. If you believe you as a human being can come back on this realm, whichever word you use, it doesn't matter, you know. So these are your ancestors on that realm, the middle. They're urging you to tap into that sacred knowledge, that sacred art, and embrace yourself. I take this, the wind. The wind. Strong energy out here. Strong energy. Ancient wands. What am I saying? You get me? These are the ones. Your ancestors. You're an ancient being. Your ancestors are most likely from the beginning of time. Many of these people are in those jealous, envious energies because they're new. Their vessel is new. Their mind is new. They haven't closed out their cycle, but you have closed out your cycle. You are a beautiful. Your energy is beautiful. It's so sexy. That's your energy. You're the sorcerer. I'm going to pick 2 more cards before I close out. This is it's just really amazing. Really amazing. This came out reverse. Let me take it. The one reverse card I have out here, the curse. The curse has been broken over your ancestors, over your lineage, over the generation you come to aid. You have fulfilled your mission. Now it's your time to fulfill the other part of your contract, which is just pure peace, happiness, and prosperity. Tap into your sorcery energy, which is just magic, true magic. Magic exists. When you out there talking to the wind, it will become so heavy. Heavy. I'm telling you. It's just gonna blow you all of a sudden. It's just gonna come out heavy. That is your ancestors. The wind is just, it's like the sun is shining and just on you, the wind is like, it's gonna blow you in the air. It's like you're about to be lifted. That is the energy. You know, the curse have been broken and no curse can be placed over your life nor your children's life. As long as you be in the energy of love, truth, remorse, forgiveness. But be true to yourself. Forgive what you can forgive, what you can't, you surrender it to the divine. Many paths are open now to you. This is the last card. Many cards, many many paths are open. Choose which one. You have that option. To me, I am greedy, so I'm choosing all of them. Go in the direction that bring you peace, happiness, and that's all that matters. Peace and happiness. You know, prosperity is a bonus, but what gives you true peace? After all these drama and obstacle, what gives you true peace? I thank you, my beautiful darlings, for clicking on. I truly appreciate. Please like, comment, and share, and subscribe. It will help my community to grow. Let's pray that you're one and you're part and you will be. None of that sentence complete, but you get it. Thank you.